Hi, I'm Sandi Genovese, and finally, it has turned into what looks a little bit like fall or winter in Southern California. It's finally not hot anymore, so it's time for me to pull out all the candles. The projects that we're going to do today center around candles, and I want to start by showing you these candles that are the flameless candles that have been just decorated. All I did was took rhinestone stickers. The sticker comes off in one solid piece. It's so easy with the adhesive already on the back, and you just stick it on. I do take the plastic wrap that protects the candle and I leave it set 24 hours to really let the adhesive sit on that sticker. And it's easy enough to do those. Then we're going to look at how easy it is to take and decorate a candle with vellum photographs. It is incredibly simple. The flameless candles are great because you don't have to worry about any of the design melting, but if you prefer real candles, we're going to see how you can make that work as well. And then finally, we're going to look how to take a candle and drop it into a glass bowl or a glass hurricane, any clear shape, and how fun it is to add this wonderful design, this texture, these blinged out polka dots just with this clear or this sort of crystal looking glitter. We're going to start first with the non-messy glitter project, which is the candle and the vellum photo. Now this is so simple to do. I'm just going to actually talk you through the steps. Here is the same flameless candle, and all I did was I took vellum that I picked up at Staples, and it comes in a pack. It's meant to go through your printer, your actual printer. It's set up for that. So you take your photos and you copy them, but you're copying them instead of onto copy paper, you're copying them onto vellum. And I've gone ahead and I've trimmed these so that they will fit right around the candle shape. So once you've got this, I'm going to show you. I'll move this vellum out of the way. You're going to, the importance of the vellum is so that when it's lit up, the illumination shines through and it looks like the photos are glowing. So here is Caitlin and here's her grandpa. And you can see when I turn it that I have done this in such a way that I've left a gap. This is so that you have something for it to stick to. Instead of putting adhesive on the back of the photo, over time, no matter what adhesive I used, it tends to get kind of bubbly. My best system is this one. No bubbles because there's no adhesive anywhere except down this seam. And the adhesive is just washi tape and ribbon with adhesive on the back. So if you look, here are different washi tapes, all different patterns. I would probably go with something pink because it goes so well with the pink that Caitlin is wearing. And all you do is overlap it so that it overlaps your vellum sheet and your candle. Same thing on this side. Washi tape so it overlaps. Any gap in the middle, you can put more washi tape. You can put ribbon, as I did on this one here. You can also, if I turn it further, if you have a photo like this one of Caitlin, and you don't have anything next to it, leave a whole chunk of the vellum blank. And that way I was able to go back and I just added in vellum stickers that have her name and hearts to just go along with the theme of her pink outfit that she's wearing. Now that's if you're using a flameless candle. You do the same thing with a real candle with one exception. What you want to do is you want to take and you burn the candle for a few hours, long enough to burn an opening that will hold a tea light. You blow it out, you let it cool, and then you drop the tea light inside. Then all you're doing is you're only burning the tea light. When that burns all the way up, you just remove from the wick, you pull it out, and you drop in a fresh candle every time you want to use it. So you have the look and the smell of a real candle, but you don't have to worry about anything melting onto your design or anything catching on fire because no flame is going to have any contact with this outside edge. That's if you want to decorate candles with stickers and with photos. If you want to drop the candle into something like a glass bowl, like you can see that I've done here, This is dropping in a real candle that just happens to be shaped in a ball, which I think is fun. You can also take a flameless candle and drop it inside. Either way works, depends on, your preference. But the fun part is learning how to do the bowl. And the bowl is incredibly easy. All we're going to do is take whatever, it's a bowl or it's a glass hurricane. You want to take that, have it nice and clean. I use this brand of clear adhesive dots, and then I'm going to add my glitter right over the top. So I'm going to start by taking white paper to catch all my glitter, and I'm going to fold it beforehand down the center, which just is going to make it easy for any excess glitter. I'm going to be able to funnel it back into the container. I'm going to place this here, and then all I'm going to do is just take these clear adhesive dots, and all I have to do is peel off the backing. I'm going to not worry about the backing. I'm just going to start at the bottom, and I think I'll start right over here. I'm going to place one of those dots down. I'm going to leave the protection on there for now, and I'm going to do the same thing with the next one. I did not worry about making any kind of a pattern. I just randomly placed the dots in a pattern that I liked the look of. I think it's helpful that they're not perfectly round in shape. So they almost feel like they want to be sort of a random pattern. I'm going to just continue peeling off the backing and placing them onto this glass surface. Notice that as I peel the backing off, I'm positioning it on the glass, but I'm always leaving the protective backing on the top. That just allows me to work all the way around the bowl and not have to worry that I'm going to accidentally stick my fingers to the adhesive and ruin my glue dots by having something that doesn't want to stick anymore because I got my fingers all over it. You could create the dot pattern as tight or as loose, as random as you want. Once you have a pattern that you like, and I go all the way around all four edges, but I'm not going to stop to take the time to do that now because all four are done the same. I would just keep working my way around to all the other edges until all of it has a polka dot pattern. Then work with one section at a time. I'm going to just pull off everything off of this side and glitter it. So I still have the protection on these sides so that as I move and hold on to it, I'm not sticking. So one surface at a time, even though I don't have my glue dots here, pretend like they're there. So now I'm going to just peel the backing off of the dots that I've stuck down. It is fun to do. This is a great project to do with your kids. Trust me, they're going to love glitter. You probably already know how much they love glitter. And the holidays, you might still have some glitter left over. So once you've pulled all the backing off, then you want to take, and my glitter holder actually has a surface that lets me twist this until I have a section exposed that's going to let me only, instead of having the whole lid off, I'm going to just have the glitter come out of one little section. So I'm going to start, and it doesn't really matter if you start at the bottom or the top. I'll start at one end. I'll start at the bottom closest to you. And I'm just going to make sure that I tap glitter every place that there is a clear adhesive dot. Remember, all they are is just a sticky dot. So they are perfect. And it's a nice, aggressive adhesive. So it is going to stick beautifully. I have done Christmas ornaments this way, glass ornaments, where I've created monograms and dots and all kinds of fun patterns just by placing the adhesive directly onto the glass. So, okay, I'm sure that's probably way more than even than we need. You may not need to do this, but just as added safety, I like to go back and really push with my finger every place that I know that there was a glue dot, because I want to make sure that we get nice, good adhesion and solid glitter every place. Once you think you have everything covered, and if you miss a pot, it's easy enough to stick your glitter back down. I'm just going to turn this over, do it right onto the paper. And at this point, this glitter can go right back into the jar. So rather than my making a big mess, I am going to do this right now so that I don't end up putting my elbow or something right in this patch of glitter. So I'm going to just funnel this right back, the bulk of it anyway, right back into the jar. And also the lid, because I'm famous for knocking things over. And I'm going to get this out of my way. And then you go back and you can blow on it. I go back with something like a paper towel or a Kleenex. You start to just wipe off the random flakes, and it really starts to show you the polka dot pattern. It is so much fun to do. Trust me, you will not find a project your kids will enjoy more. And yeah, when it's finished, it looks really elegant, especially at night when you have candles in there burning. Oh my gosh, this is just one side. When I bring back up the one that I previously made, and you can see everything in there. I mean, is that not cool or what? You know, if you like the look of glittery polka dots, there could not be an easier way to get them than with these adhesive dots and a little glitter.